Network. All right, it's on the early side. I actually I just woke up. It's like 7 in the freaking morning. Man, I was tired from the other day. I was up studying late. I have not totally got my schedule together, but we're working on it. Work in progress. All right, man. Okay, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for my notes, my daily diary, my journal, my inspiration for remembering what to talk to you about. Calendar. I've been looking. I'm looking at it, but I haven't been on it as much. I'm kind of gravitating away from it, and I keep telling myself, no, no, don't do it. Don't get back into not looking at your calendar. But I'm looking at it, and it's like it's pretty much the only thing I had to do for the day of Wednesday, April the 17th, was meet the realtor. It's not my realtor, but a realtor. He was a listing agent of the property at 1 p.m. And we're going to talk about that. I actually wrote it in my journal. So this is a quick flipper confessions, how to get, AKA how to get what you want from what I did in my day in a few minutes. All right, Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
And I'm going to try to keep it quick because I really got stuff to do, man. It never ends. All right. All right. So I woke up. This was yesterday. I woke up 11:45 a.m. 17th from a few hour nap because I stayed up all night studying and writing on my book. On my book. Is that on or in? Yeah, I think it's on my. This book got coming out. It's writing in it, and I ended up going to sleep at 9:30 a.m. And that's why I was so tired, and that's why I just woke up. My sleep is off. I got to get that together. But I was just so excited, and I was learning so much the night before. Before I knew it, it was like 9 in the morning. So yeah, before I tapped out for the night, I got my virtual assistant together. So that was that's another reason why I was up till 9:30. I was getting her together. She started work at 10. I was getting her together on a list of tasks to perform. So I could go to sleep and she'd be working on them and have stuff to do. Most of them included following up with sellers and realtors. I'm not sure how she went with that because after I went to sleep, I got up and I did get an inbox from her around 12 p.m. because I woke up at 11:45 a.m. Ah, yeah. I actually copied and pasted what she had wrote to me. She always calls me sir, and I don't know if I should keep letting her call me sir or if I should tell her you don't have to call me sir. I've already told her she don't have to, but she keeps calling me sir. But in this book I was reading, it was saying don't get too cool with the people that work for you because it can cause problems. And I could see how that could happen because when your employees or people that work for you start to get too friendly with you, they start to, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some more research. But the book that I was reading is called Ready, Fire, Aim. I think I messed up the name of it before in a previous video. I thought it was Ready, Fire, Aim. I think I called it Ready, Aim, Fire, but it's Ready, Fire, Aim. It's a dope book, but it's some of these books you have to realize these people, even though they made tons of money, not everybody's perfect. And all they can give you is your experience, but you have to take what they say sometimes with a grain of salt. And it might be true for them in their circumstance of, this dude that wrote this book, he made hundreds of millions of dollars. So yeah, you can't be buddy, click with maybe people that are way on that caliber, but I don't know if it works on the caliber that we might be starting at. We might need to build a friendly relationship. I don't know, but it's something that I'm glad I'm thinking about, and I have to see if it works for in these particular situations. And if me being too friendly with the people that are working for me now, I find out, I'll be able to detect whether or not it's going to work out for me anyway. Does that make sense? Even though I didn't finish my rant. But yeah, she's like, hey, sir, Nykel, regarding the properties you want me to call yesterday, the one at blank, blank, blank street and blank, blank, blank street, both the properties is listed, and the realtor can show both to you. And just as a reminder, later between 1 and 2 p.m., we'll have you will be having a meeting at, blank, blank, blank property. After that, you can go straight ahead to the other property. Thanks. And then I inboxed her back and I said, thanks for the reminder. And as of now, I only want to be shown house that listed by the agent. Like, I did that on purpose. I don't want to look at another house. But one, a listing agent's commission is small. It's only 7%. And if they show another house that's not listed by them, if it's not listed by them, they have to split commissions. So I was trying to tell her that I only want to talk to the listing agent of the houses, and the other house is not listed by the agent that I'm meeting at one. So I want to meet the other person that listed the agent so they can get total commissions, because I'm be offering a cash deal, and my cash is going to be under 10,000 for these houses. And I want that person to get, and shout out to whoever tuned in on live. I see another eyeball on the live. And I want that person to get like the fullest commission possible, because 7%, this cat be acting up. Man, I don't know if you can hear that noise. They only gonna get, oh my God, he be acting up. I swear, man. He like a little badass kid, and he doing it on purpose, because he wasn't doing that until I started talking. All right, so that agent, he's only going to get 10%, 7% of less than $10,000. A lot of times I'm offering like 5. On this other one, I was probably going to offer 3. So that's 7% of 3,000. That's only like a couple $100, and I had to split that with another agent. I'd rather have the listing agent get the full amount and not have to split it. But yeah, I was like, thanks for the reminder. And as of now, I only want to be showing houses listed by the agent, unless that realtor is listing agent for the other property. I'd rather be scheduled to meet with the person who is. Can you make that happen? And then she hit me back. This is my VA, by the way. Yes, I'm trying to contact the agent listed for that one, but no answer, only voicemail. Maybe I can will be calling again by 2 p.m. Eastern. So it's like, basically I'm trying to tell her, like, look, do what I say, not what you think is best. Because I got a feeling that she was saying that she thought it would be better, since I'm meeting with that realtor, to go look at the other house too, since I'm with that realtor. And I'm like, no, it's like, I know what's best for my company. And even if I don't, let me go ahead and handle this so I can make my own mistakes and figure it out. And so that's where we're going with that. Let me see. Then oh my God, I don't know why. I don't, it's like, this is my diary. This is my journal. Some stuff I don't know if I should share. And this is some of the stuff that's actually going in, I will put in the book, but I don't know if I should share here, if I'm ready to share everything here yet. I'm gonna skip that one. All right, so 12:30, because it didn't have nothing to do with real estate. It's more personal. All right, so 12:30. Oh shit, can't be late. I gotta meet. Better get my ass up. I'm in the meeting. I got a meeting with the real estate agent at 1 p.m. So, and then I put, this life is feeling more real. All right, so 1 p.m. I ended up at the wrong house. I'll try to get there on time. I end up at the wrong house. And this is part of the book. Thought I had tapped the GPS to the address on the calendar. Not sure how I ended up at the wrong house. Good thing the other house is only 3 minutes away. I pulled up at the other house. Seconds later, a blue minivan with the handicap sign was dangling, and the window rolls past me and pulls into the driveway. I make sure not to park in the front so I could do what I do. I hop out the truck and walk towards the realtor's dark colored minivan. He hobbles out the truck, smoky gray hair, glasses. I extend my hand. He has pale skin. I introduce and smoky hair. Yeah, I said that. I don't know if I should be saying this, but I definitely was gonna put it in the book. He has on glasses. I know this is a white film in his eye, and I try not to look. I noticed by doing that, I noticed that I usually look at people's right eye because it's in his right eye, and it's like it's grossing me out. And I was like, I usually look at the right eye, but maybe it's time to switch. So I start trying to look at the left eye, but I found myself gazing back to that right filmy eye. We keep talking. I make the conversation mostly about him. He has trouble getting up the steps. He takes it nice and slow. The lockbox is light copper colored. The dialer, he starts dialing on the lockbox. The dialer looks ancient. I start looking through the house. Alexa, stop. And this is one thing in my day that takes so much. I'm actually writing a book of what's going on through my day, as well as giving examples and like with these mini stories on what to look for in these houses, how to find them, how I'm getting them, stuff like that. This is like the book. It's in story format, but I'm showing like what I'm doing to get these deals. And the conversations, because these conversations need to be more about the people that you're dealing with, your network. It's all about the network. And I'm gonna skip through because I don't want to read all this. I'm gonna save it for the book. But yeah, it's about the network. When I was talking to dude after I got finished going through the house and checking out the mechanicals and seeing if everything was good, I noticed I remembered that his area code was from a different area code, and it was near the area code where my title company is. And I was like, by chance, do you happen to know this title company? And he was saying that yeah, by the way, he does. And I'm like, okay, Sue, Amber, Steve, the attorney. And he was like, yeah, I do. I've done business with them before. Matter of fact, blah 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 blah. I'm like, oh man, it's a small world, our community, our network. So it's like you have to have a good brand, and your brand is you. By the way, you have to maintain a good brand and do right by people, because like this, our circle is small. People buying houses, the circle is small. It's a lot of them, but still, like the internet workings, you're gonna bump. I always bump into people that either heard of me. Oh my God. Cat, stop. You messing up my life. This dude done busted through the door. The door is cracked open. And he know it. And he know he over here fucking with me because he ain't even come in. He just busted the door open. All right, so and he know like that ain't a cool thing because otherwise he would have came in. He probably try to creep in here later. All right, so yeah, so let me see. He made me lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, our network is small. So he been knowing my title company, the owner of the title company, for over 20 years. They about 30 years old. And yeah, network is small. You gotta maintain a good relationship with the people, and form good relationships and good vibes with the people, because they're gonna talk about you, good or bad. They're gonna talk about you. So make it good. Make sure it's good. All right, next. Call the seller back. I called the seller. Okay, I called While I was sitting there in front of that house after the realtor left, I don't think I'm gonna make an offer on that house. I thought I was, but it need. You know what? Fuck. I don't know. Maybe I should just go ahead and I'm gonna have to think. I wanted to make an offer on the house. I think I still am. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it some more. And if I do, it's gonna be really small. And it's like the fear of him not getting enough commission. That shouldn't be my reason for not. What's going on, Walter? I see you, bro. That shouldn't be my reason for not making an offer on the house. Cause I think I would just offer like 3,000. And I know that'd probably be an insult, but I have no problem doing that with I have no problem making a $3,000 offer to a regular person that doesn't have a realtor. Why am I having a problem with doing it with somebody that's a realtor? I don't know. And that's what I was trying to tell you. This game, it's not about what you think it's about. It's not about what I thought it was about. It's more about getting my shit together, getting myself together mentally, emotionally, physically plays a part. That's why I always try to make sure I eat right and work out a little bit, because I find out when I work out, I have more energy versus when I don't work out and I start getting more sluggish. It's like your body tries to snap back when you working it out, and you just get just more energy and able to do more stuff. And I'm able to run and jump and it just, I don't know, it works out better. So exercise is important, but mentality, like you got to think about what you're thinking about. Like why is it that I can offer $1 for a house if it's the seller, but I can't offer, but I feel bad and won't offer $3,000 because they have a realtor? What's the fucking problem? It's the same kind of house. Like, I would definitely offer $3,000 to the seller. Why the fuck ain't I doing it? So it's like you have to have these mental conversations back and forth. Or with yourself, and it's more internal. This game, quick flipping, any business, it's more getting your shit together, like mentally, like getting to everything. It's not what I thought it would be. It's not. All right. The deeper down the rabbit hole gets, I see this. All right, so was in front of the house. I called this other guy that is my old mentor about this house we was supposed to look at 2-3 weeks ago to see if he still wanted to see it. He said, yeah, he'll see it, but he got to squeeze in the schedule. But he kind of was standing me up, but I know he was busy. He was like, well, see what the other guy wants. What does he want? Because one of the things is, here go a gold nugget. These deals don't work unless there's a motivated seller. If the seller's not motivated, I don't care how much equity is in the house. Equity is the amount the house is worth minus how much they'll take. That's equity. I don't care how much is equity is in the house. I don't care how much if the seller ain't motivated. It's a dead deal. Prime example, I end up calling the seller back because he would not give me a price that he was not go past. He just kept on, well, give me an offer. I'm like, bro, give me something to work with, because I don't want to waste your time and my time. And that's what I told him. Hold up. And I don't want to waste my mentor's time. Not that his time is more valuable than mine, but I'm trying to like establish and form a good relationship within my network. And he busy doing his other projects. He got like a million houses. Like literally, I know he has close to about 100 different houses. And I'm trying to get in good with him so he could be one of my main cash buyers. So I know exactly what he's looking for. So I thought it would be a good idea to team up with him. I haven't even put this house under contract. Kind of find out he wanted me to find out around what ballpark the seller wanted. And I said, okay, Alexa, set timer for 10 more minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
And I said, okay. And so I hit this.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
You good? Stop. All right, so I called the seller back to see what he wanted to sell the house for, and I had to use that Jedi mind trick on him, because he would not say what he wanted. He's like, make me an offer, and I'm like, okay. when I'm on the phone, like, you okay, make you offer. So I went low. I went low. I said, okay, 15,000. No. He said no. I wasn't thinking nowhere near there. I'm like, okay, well, it's your turn. Like, what do you want for the house? Counter offer. He was like, I wouldn't take no less than 35,000. I'm like, I done wasted my time. I should have fucking gave you a low ball price the first conversation. We would have never even spoke. Now it's like you got to be conscious of your time, and so it's everything is work in progress, man. It's levels to this for real. So yeah, I could have been hopped off the phone with him, like and not being playing this back and forth tag between him, my cash buyer, and myself. I could have been not wasted a few hours of time out of my life. All right, so yeah, so I called back to my cash buyer / mentor and told him 35. He's like, nope. All right, and we just said have a good day. Then I hit my other mentor, black guy, got about 10 so properties. Met with him the other day. I love him. He's yeah, he like a dad to me. Whether he realizes or not, he probably do. But yeah, so he I hit him up because I text him. What you can do, here go a little tip. I'll probably have to go through a training and show you how to do it. You could preset you could preset your phone to text people. I knew I wanted to text him because he had told me to hit him today so he could go look at the house, my new rental, so he can help me with it and see. I basically want to see from his viewpoint whether or not this was a good deal. That I got this house for this price, and you can set your phone. It's kind of different. It's different ways you could do it. To if you think about texting somebody and it's in the middle of the night, you can set it to text in the morning at certain time frames, any time of the day. You can set and a lot of phones is within your features, but if it's not in your phone, I know how to do it outside of your phone so that you could text people a certain message at a certain time so they'll get it and it don't be in the middle of the night. It's basically just what the fuck would you call it? It's not broadcasting, it's like an auto text. Anyway, so I had it to go out because he don't like to answer his phone before 12 p.m. I had to go out like around 11:15, so you see it about 11:15 a.m. So by 12, when he ready to go out, he already got my text. But I wanted to do this, and I remembered I didn't want to, because if you heard my story just now, if you heard, I was asleep around 11:15, and I wouldn't have remembered to even text him. So it's good to have some type of software or platform where you can send out text messages when you think about it, even though you shouldn't send it at that time, like 11 at night or 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, like I'd be up. But you're thinking about, I need to make sure I hit him up at such time. Let me go ahead and put this in the program now, and so it'll auto text out later, and I ain't even got to think about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good little hack. I'm gonna have to come out with a training and show you how to do that. All right, so he gets the text, obviously. Then he hits me back about 12 something when I'm in front of this other house, and I'm like, hey, can you meet me over there? I'm like 10 minutes away. He's like, yeah, I'm like 10 minutes away too. I'll see you over there in a minute. So I hit the gas and I skirt up the hill, not that far from the other house I just looked at, and I see a vacant house. Oh shit. So I park in the driveway, hop out the truck, go tag the house real quick, look down the hill at the next door neighbor coming out, and he's like, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? Network. I'm networking. So yeah, so I go down there and introduce myself. Hey, you know anything about this house? He's like, yeah. My family owns the house. He's out of town. I'm like, oh, do you know how to get in touch with your family? He's like, yeah, it's messed up inside. He's like, oh, you probably used to that. I'm like, yeah, I'm used to that. So we network. He give me some water, but I'm thinking, like, oh shit, I got to get to my mentor. I don't want to miss him, like, because he need to check out this house. He was gonna help me figure out what to do with this plumbing situation, because I'm worried about the plumbing over there, and I want to get that together. So I'm trying not to take too long. So I, do the Howard Winfrey's influence on him, karate chop, and And then I rush off to go look because I look across the street. It's another house, so I go tag that house. He told me about that house too. It's an older couple. They actually the house was burnt up on the inside. They passed away, and I want to say they may have even died in the house. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But it was like 100 years old, and they passed away, and the house is burnt up a little bit. But it's a big lot of land, whatever. But dude, I gave him my number, gave him my flyer card. Then I punched the gas to go meet my mentor at my rental. And yeah, so he there. I skirt. I was skirt like because I'm trying to get there quick because I don't want to waste his time. Hop out the truck. We go in the house and he asked me questions. He's like, "What? You got this for how much?" And I'm like, 5,000. He was like, "You did good. You did good." So that made me feel good. That made me feel real good. That he felt like I did good because he's like, these ain't no problems. I'm like, what about this plumbing right here? I'm like, what about this plumbing? Yeah, he said I hit a home run and that he was proud of me. So yeah, that made me feel good. I'm looking through my notes. And then I showed him. I'm kind of reading too. I showed him the main things I was concerned about was the plumbing. He said that's not that much work. I need somebody to do it. He said you must have not have got the memo. I do plumbing. I got you. So I didn't know that. So I'm like, man, the universe is trying to tell me something. Tell me something good. Yeah. So yeah. So the university is trying to tell me something good, man. So yeah, so I'm just trying to stay focused, man. Learn something all the time and take action. That's all I'm trying to do. So so yeah, he can fix the plumbing, yo, and he ain't gonna even bust my head, and it's like family. So yeah. I know y'all. He about his money. Don't get me wrong, but I know he ain't gonna bust my head. Um, and he know how to fix a house from the top to the bottom. I just didn't think he had time to do it, or that's what I was thinking. I didn't think he had time to even fix the problem. Fix hell. I just wanted him to get some eyes with some experience on there. Remember, it's two places you learn from: your mistakes and a mentor's mistakes. He's my mentor. I want to learn from his mistakes because me going in there, I don't know nothing about fixing the house. I know how to change the locks, put a light socket on with a light bulb. Like I, but I'm bare bones with it. You see, it's early, right? You see, it's early because I just woke up. And yeah, I was tired from the other day, and I'm about to get back to it. I got to finish studying what I was studying. It's real intense, real intense. But I'm up for the challenge. It is actually called a challenge, but it's like 100. I kid you not. I'll be throwing these numbers out here. This training I'm going through is like the value of it is like $100,000 because people that know what I'm learning, they they making millions of dollars like online. It's like marketing. It's a marketing course. It's like basically how to dominate online. And this, what I'm doing with you right now, believe it or not, it's part of the training. Just the simple fact that you watching me shows that it's working. This is part of the training, by the way. They train you how to dominate online. All right, so let me see. Let me see. So I came back home to the home office right here, and I made a couple phone calls. I made a call to a seller that hit me while I was out, and I should have just took the call. I should have just took the call. Alexa, stop. I got a sheet. I got a call sheet where I can answer the questions. I should have just went ahead and went through the answers to the questions because I called her and no answer when I got here because I said that when I get to the office I call her back, it'd be less than an hour. I couldn't get a hold to her. She sound like a motivated seller. I could sometimes you could tell. You can my spider single sensors be tingling, boy. I could tell when it's about to be a good deal. That's the feelings I got. But I was with my mentor, and that kind of threw me off. And then I was at the house, and my mentor talk a lot too. So I it was right about an hour when I got back to the cut to call her. I don't know, but I'm gonna call her today. But I should have just went ahead and just said, "Excuse me, mentor. Let me handle my business real quick and just go ahead and fill out this form and get all the questions answered. Know where the property at, and then so next time you live and you learn. All right, so yeah, I end up calling my title company to check on the house that was going down south. I talked to her and we just had a good conversation. Not about the house. Actually, we can't do nothing else with this house I got on the east side. But we had a good conversation about our plans for the future. And I told her that I met somebody that know her from the realtor that I met earlier. Yeah, today or really yesterday. But yeah, man, everything working out. About 6:30, went to lay down and I crashed. I crashed into oblivion. Like I was so tired, and I ended up waking up at 5 a.m. and now it's about 7:40. But yeah, I woke up at 5 a.m. and it's time to get it. I woke up this morning. I'll probably talk about it tomorrow. Probably not because I'm about to talk to you now. I just woke up this morning and start writing some more to this book and putting some more in this journal. That's what I did. And that's it. That's what we doing around here. Quick flipping, freedom lifestyler. Uh, what did you learn today? Put that in the comment section. Definitely put that in the conversation. Always be learning. What you learned today towards your ultimate goal, your domino, the one thing that's gonna tick and make you knock down bigger dominoes. What is that one thing? And are you taking action? But mainly put in the comment. That's how I know you take action when you put in the comment section what you learned today. All right, because knowledge is not power; it's the action of the knowledge. All right, that's power. So if you're looking for a quick flipper mentor, you can reach out to me. Maybe we could work something out. Holla at me. Got classes about to open back out. Open back up. I'm working on that now. Like, share on Facebook. Like, share on YouTube. Subscribe. Hit that notification button, that bell for new things to come out. These because yeah. And as always, stay focused. Learn something all the time and take action. Yeah.